Hello, hello! We are doing our Oracle card of the week. And so what was cool this time was two cards actually fell out of the pile. Like when I shuffle, how I do it is whatever card falls out is really what message you are supposed to be hearing this week. However, this time, not just one, but two cards came out at the exact same time. And what's really cool about this is that both of them really symbolize like protection, cord cutting, all of that. So this week we got Archangel Michael. So this is the Trusting Heaven card. I want to make sure my ring light doesn't like completely get in the way of seeing it. And then we also got the Green Tara. So she is a goddess. So what's really cool, she's supreme protection, and I know like I've talked about Archangel Michael a ton, and he's great for protection as well. So this is a big theme for this week: protection, cords being cut, all of that. So I'll just give you the background on each card first. So Archangel Michael, the Trusting Heaven card. You are safe, angels stand close, surrender your concerns and allow for a miracle to occur. And then we have Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. So when I see these cards for you guys, really the biggest message coming through is being really cautious of making sure your energy is secure this week. And I feel like too, it's because a lot of the retrogrades are going on right now. We're just coming off of a full moon. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world as to when we're going to start opening back up and all of that. So this week, especially you empaths and like light workers, I really feel like our hearts have been like ripped open in a good way. But with that, you are sometimes going to attract some of that energy. I guess like I use this reference. Think of a light in the summer at night. All the moths, all the bugs are swarming it, right? So think of your light in the exact same way. With every level up, your light is going to be shining brighter and brighter and brighter. But with that being said, it's easier for people to really, I don't want to say like find you, because it's not like that, but you're going to attract people who maybe like to hold on to your like energy a little bit more, maybe needier people. You might even find narcissistic energy. Like those are just some things that could happen. It doesn't necessarily mean it will, but it's really important for you just to be smart with your energy, right? Like always be smart. Your energy is the most powerful part of you. It is who you truly are. And like, for instance, you know when somebody walks into a room, if you vibe with them, if you want to go up to them, that's you feeling their energy. So just being really smart with your energy, knowing where you're going to spend your time this week and where you're not, right? Like more of like, what are you going to allow yourself to focus on? Where are you going to be giving your energy, your intentions, all of that? It's really, really important. Like, are you going to be focusing on drama? Are you going to be focusing on fear? Or are you going to be choosing love and positivity? This is a big thing this week of like choosing between the two. With every action that you are making, you're choosing between love or fear. Every time you choose love, you're stepping one step closer to your highest self, that fullest, well, not fullest version, but that most enlightened version of yourself. And with every step towards fear, you're really acting more from those habitual fight or flight, old world patterns and actions, a lot of that reptilian brain fight or flight. So it's really, really important for us to start to really like focus on that and act with discernment, because we don't want to be allowing things that are unfavorable for us in our lives anymore. And that's something they're really wanting to let you know this week, that they're protecting you and to trust them. Such an important message, knowing with every day you are more and more protected, but also knowing like they know what's right for you. Like they know your plan and your mission here on earth, and they're guiding you to really step into that. They're guiding you to step into that. So it's like letting go of the distractions now, letting go of the fears, the illusions that are just halting you from stepping into that. Their light is trying to like nudge you, like, hey, like try this. Here's a new person to meet. Like they have really amazing like connections for you, or they're the exact person you've been looking for, like so on and so forth. So pay attention to these little things this week. It's going to be really, really, really important. But with Green Tara, knowing too, it's like the cords are being cut. So anything that's no longer of service to you, it's clearing. But you have to be mindful of the fact that as it's clearing, it has to come to the surface. So you might find yourself feeling irritable. You might have like crazy weird dreams. You might find that like there are a little bit, like I see almost like a little hiccup, like maybe there is going to be something that goes on this week that maybe makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And if that's the case, that's totally okay, because it's just coming up once and for all to either be resolved, to clear, whatever it might be. So if your mind is going a lot this week and it's like, I've been doing so good, I've been thinking so positive, like why am I being filled with like these old memories and these fears and all of that? It's totally normal. It's simply because it's really clearing now, and both her and Archangel Michael are really, really working with you on that clearing process. It's a really beautiful thing, but things have to come to the surface so they can be cleared. And like she said, move beyond limitation and trust. And going into Archangel Michael's card as well, trust. Trust, trust, trust. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what comes through. Don't try to force it away anymore. Like, we have gone through this quarantine to really start to identify those things that we experience, those fears, all of it. It's come up to now be cleared. Let yourself be freed of the old bullshit, the old karmic cycles, the habitual things, the patterns that just keep on happening again and again and again. It's time now to face it. Ask yourself why it has come up again. What is it teaching you? And are you ready to release it? Okay, I'm ready to free this from me now. The more you can do that, the more you're just going to feel like that heaviness that you've been carrying clears. The fog is clearing. You're starting to see more. You're becoming more aware of who you truly are and what you want your life to be like. So that's going to be really, really important. But through this process, Archangel Michael wants to remind you of the fact that anytime you are feeling like, oh my gosh, this is a lot for me right now, or I really just want a day to enjoy and not be processing, and like, maybe you're not sleeping well, so you can literally say like, okay, tonight is just for sleeping. Tomorrow we can do all the healing work, the shadow work in my sleep state, but tonight, no, I need to wake up refreshed tomorrow. You have the free will to say that, okay? So that's really, really important. So anything that you're going through, just surrender it, give it to them. And the more you give it to them, I see him like sweeping in and like really just like clearing it for you, helping you get through it. And it's like, when we're in those moments of like despair, we're feeling so annoyed or so sad or whatever else you might be feeling, when you can call on them, welcoming them in, that's when the magic will start to happen. And that's when you're going to start to feel all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, wow, some of that tightness just cleared. Or, oh wow, like realization, like poof, like how didn't I think of that before? Like so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? So when you can surrender to them, they will be able to maneuver through the energy and assist you in ways that maybe you weren't aware of, or maybe you didn't know like how to clear it yourself. So that's really, really important this week. But always know it's like there's so many light forces and beings that are coming to the planet right now. The planet, even though like, yeah, there's a lot of polarity, there's a lot of that going on, we're actually in a much better place than we really have ever been on an energetic level, because that love energy is really starting to like take over. Like how I see it is, it's like how people say like love and light. I just see that light starting to like sweep the planet. It's contagious. The more we continue to focus on the light, the more we continue to focus on love, the quicker it's going to spread. It's such a high frequency. It's going to spread so quickly. So those fears that are coming up, they're simply coming up now because like you have no other choice but to choose love. And in order to really step into that vibration, you have to first clear those shadow aspects, the fear, all of that. So even though it can seem a little overwhelming this week, it's a beautiful, beautiful time. If there's anything else I can do to support you, please, please, please let me know. I still have my Ascend with Ease package out, and I've decided to extend the sale until June 1st. So it's very, very low price right now, and it's something that I just feel like everybody needs to assist us during this time. So if you're really ready on a deeper level to go through that healing work, to clear your energetic field and align with that higher aspect of yourself, this is going to be for you. It's 6 activations that you can do at your own pace and from the comfort of your home. So it's really powerful. And if you do want to take it even further, I am here to serve you intuitive guidance sessions as well as soul and light activation sessions. I am sending you guys so much love, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Monday.